Hi students, we are continuing with the drama Tempest. So almost we have completed all the portions related to the drama. So in this video, this will be the last video, and we will just see the main characters and evaluate the main characters of the drama. Okay, what we are going to see? We are going to evaluate the main characters or important characters of drama The Tempest. Normally we have to do this in the beginning, but as we have completed it, as we completed the half portions in the 11th class, we began the class with the second portion. That's why we did not do that. So now let us just go through. Okay, so normally it comes in exams, the character evaluation. Okay, so we will concentrate on this. Let us begin. So the first character, here it is. I will just only explain who is this and what are they doing in the drama. Okay, the first important character in the play is Prospero. We can say that he can be named as the hero of the drama. Who is he? He was the Duke of Milan. And what happens to him? He was overthrown from his dukedom by his brother Antonio. Okay, he was much interested in magic and wisdom, to acquire wisdom and knowledge. He was in a pursuit. He wished to acquire knowledge. So he was after knowledge. So his brother Antonio, what did he do? He took his kingdom and he overthrew his brother Prospero from his dukedom with the help of Alonso. Okay, and he has a daughter. What is her name? Her name is Miranda, the heroine of the drama. Okay, and he is a good man. Who? Prospero is a good man. The complete drama shows the good behaviors. Okay, especially in the end we can see the main themes, that is forgiveness, love, kindness. He is a man with all the good qualities. Prospero is a man with all the good qualities. This is about Prospero. I hope it is clear for you. He was the Duke of Milan. Now he is in the island, and he was in the pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. So his brother overthrew from his dukedom. Okay, and he has a daughter. Her name is Miranda, and she is the heroine of this drama. Okay, the other things you can read from your workbook. It is clearly given there. I will explain this. Next, Miranda. Who is Miranda? Already I said Miranda is we can name her as a heroine of the drama. Okay, and Miranda is the daughter of Prospero. Okay, and she is very young and beautiful. And she has the godly characters. Or the godly characters: love, mercy, sympathy, kindness. The same like Prospero, Shakespeare shows Miranda as a goddess. What means? A person with godly qualities, or a human with godly qualities. Okay, she fall in love with Ferdinand. Okay, that is a story. So she is also characterized as a good person in the drama, and what we can say is humble. She's very humble, and she has she is simple. She mainly has the quality of simplicity. Okay, and this is about Miranda. Now next, another character in the drama is Caliban. Who is Caliban? Caliban is the son of the witch Sycorax, who was earlier the ruler of this particular island. Okay, this particular island, who was earlier the witch Sycorax. And he has a particular shape, the particular physical structure. He has some resemblance to a fish, and he was not a he did not look like, or he doesn't look like a human being, a different creature. But when Prospero reaches there, he tries to make him a good person. So he had all the bad qualities. Caliban had all the bad qualities. But Prospero tried to make him a good person through his knowledge, by giving him education. But it was no use. Caliban continues in the drama as the symbol of evil thoughts and evil doings. Okay, clear? Okay, here we can see in the middle of the drama, we can see he with Stefano and Trinculo, he makes a plot to kill Prospero. So this is how he is. It's about Caliban. And rest of the things you can read. Ariel can be called as the assistant of Prospero, and he is a good spirit. And with his help, Prospero takes the revenge. He makes the tempest. And brings all the people to the island, and he watches all the people. As per the command of Prospero, he watches all the people. And he also, even though he is a spirit, the Shakespeare add to him the qualities of kindness and sympathy and love. That's why when the others were suffering in the island, he recommends to Prospero that let them be free, or show some mercy on them. Even Prospero makes a comment that, okay, even though you are not a human being, still you feel sympathy on them. That means you are better than those human beings. So such praises are given by Prospero to him. He is a good person who is a good spirit, doing all good things for Prospero, and he is a great supporter. Okay, so that is about Ariel. Now we will see about Alonso. Who is Alonso? Alonso can be called as the one of the villains in the drama. He is the king of Naples. Okay, even though he has all the powers, but with Sebastian he tries to overthrow Prospero from the dukedom. So it's about, and in the drama, after that plot, nothing is said wrong about, or nothing we can see wrong in the drama about Alonso. What we can see all through the drama, what we see, only what story what Prospero says can be said as, can be explained there Alonso as a villain. The rest part we cannot see anything wrong from the Alonso's part. Alonso had a son. What is his name? His name is Ferdinand. Now you will see about Ferdinand. Who is? He is the son of Alonso, okay, the king of Naples, and very very handsome person. So herein he is also a good person. He does not have the thinking like his father. Okay, he loves everyone. Okay, the same way he falls in love with Miranda. Okay, there they are. By later when they come to know, and he suffers a lot for Miranda. That means it shows his quality, that for his love, or for the quality of love, he is ready to suffer anything. Okay, he does not know anything about who Miranda is, but still he loves her. Still he loves without any boundaries. Okay, without any limits, or he loves her. Okay, and that's about Ferdinand, and he is ready to suffer for the love. Okay, and for the faithfulness that Miranda shows to him. Now Gonzalo is a servant. Okay, he is one of the members at court of King Alonso, and he is a good person with good qualities, and he helps Prospero to escape from his dukedom. Okay, when Alonso and his brother Antonio overthrew Prospero from his dukedom, Gonzalo helps him to run away from there to save his life. Okay, So that's about. And even though in the drama also he is a good person, he is a loyal. Main quality we can say, he is loyal to the king, he is loyal to Prospero. Okay, loyal to King Alonso. So because of his goodness, others are planning to kill Ivan Gonzalo with Alonso. Okay, so very sympathetic in nature, very good person with a good quality, loyalty, faithfulness. Okay, all those. Then now Antonio. Antonio is the brother of Prospero. Already I said the explanation about Antonio. What is his main? We can be called as another villain. Another villain in the drama, but without any good qualities. And what even in the drama in the beginning, he cheated his brother Prospero, and here in the middle of the drama we see that with the Sebastian. Who is Sebastian? Sebastian is the brother of Alonso. Is Sebastian? He is pushing, or he is tempting Sebastian to kill his brother Alonso. So even in the drama we can see, by the middle of the drama we can see Antonio is an evil person. Antonio is a person with evil mentalities. Why? Even once he did the mistake, again he is continuing the same mistake, and he is forcing a person to kill someone. That's not right. So it can be called as another villain. Then now Sebastian. Sebastian is King Alonso's brother, and Sebastian, there was no such hints about Sebastian, but by the middle of the drama we can see with Antonio they both plan. When they join together, what happens? The evil appears, the cruelty appears. They plan to kill whom? They plan to kill Alonso. Okay, so this is later they repent about their mistakes. That means they are good in mind, but sometimes there may be mistake. So that can be. Now Stefano. Who is Stefano? Stefano is the butler. Who is the butler? The cook of Alonso's. Okay, Stefano is a cook, and he has, what is his main problem? He loves liquor too much. He loves liquor too much, and having escaped, and he is fond of wine and liquor, and he needs that. Okay, a suggestion from Caliban, Stefano begins to think himself, and he wants here in the island. When he reached there in the island, he got a friend called our Caliban, an evil person, and he wants to be the king of this island. Caliban boos him, and you can be the king. You can be the king of this island. So he believes that, and he is in a mentality that I want to be the king. Okay, so can be called as he is a person one who is impressed by flattery. When one flatters him, boasts him, he wishes that, or he believes all that. Okay, then the next one is Triniculo. Triniculo is King Alonso's jester. So it can be called as what is jester? So one of the members in the court. Okay, and rather a fool. He looks like a fool. We can say, already we have said in Shakespeare's dramas, a fool means, it is not a simple word in Shakespeare's drama. Shakespeare's drama, fools are the knowledgeable persons, or a person with a good knowledge and wisdom. Okay, when we meet him first, he is trembling with fear because another storm is brewing. He does not know where he could be. And here nothing is so he is not an important character, but still when he is important in the drama, they are important in the drama when they plot against Prospero with Caliban, Triniculo and Stefano. They plot a plan against, and he makes some comedy in the drama. Can be called as he is a comedian of the drama. Okay, so these are the main characters of the drama, and already I said a short summary about all the characters and their qualities. So we can go through this and we can read this. If there is any doubt, you can comment. Okay, by this we are completing our drama part. Next week I will give a test paper. Okay, and your whole day homework. Thank you.